So one of those lovely days, guys, when we get to enjoy glorious sight and sound of police resources being wasted on leasing the pro EU lot yet again on the on the end of Whitehall here. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to end, to be quite honest. The protest demonstrations, whatever you want to call it. They haven't yet rolled out Beethoven's Ninth, but I'm sure that's pretty much imminent. But even if it's only, say, 10 or 15 extra police every single time this lot are here, adds up, doesn't it? Over time, hugely so. There we are, guys. Rejoin EU. I mean, it's not the largest of gatherings today, I must say. I've spotted 2 so far. But, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, let's carry on around. We're a teeny bit... Oh. I was just thinking you look familiar. I was thinking that's got to be an auditor.
How you doing, John?
That is such a weird coincidence, I
This
swear.
is what I wanted to show you the other day.
Ah, wait, is it the like filming glasses?
Yeah.
Wait, but you can't really see the lenses on the glasses. Ah, in the centre.
In the centre.
Ah, because I noticed that the Facebook glasses have one on each side.
So I've just turned it off there, yeah?
Wait, was this Ray-Ban or...?
No.
Oh,
So I'm going to
wow.
go over now to the scammers. See if the scammers are there. Yeah, because they won't see the camera, will they?
That's
They'll have
actually
some
a
fun.
brilliant idea.
I'm actually going to have some fun with them, yeah?
To be honest, I haven't seen them. When was it? It's been a long time since there have been people on the bridge
John, I
taking the
haven't
mic.
seen the people for a while, to be honest.
You know
with
what?
you,
I think they'll be back next week for half term, and they'll definitely be back in the Easter holidays when the sun comes out. 100%.
I had doctor's appointment, hospital appointment anyway. Yeah? That's why I thought to myself, oh, it's Wednesday. I'm going to walk down. I'm going to see if I went to horseguards. Do a bit of filming there. They're out the back.
Yep. Yeah, they should be in by now. I'm running a bit late this morning.
And then I thought, well, let me ask some of the police what they think about this women footballer who got found not guilty, you know? Like,
Yep.
I said to them, I'm not saying there's anything against them. You've done your job, you put them to court. It's the jury that found her not guilty,
Isn't
you know?
it always? The same jury that decided well, it wasn't a jury, a judge in the High Court decided a few days ago that everyone from Gaza is entitled to the same protections under the Ukrainian refugee resettlement scheme. In other words, everyone who's in Gaza is allowed to come settle. So get ready for more pressures on housing. It never ends, I tell you. You know it's never going to end.
Mate, and they say, well, no, it's never going to end.
Nope.
Yeah?
I tell you something funny though. A friend of mine referred me to a channel yesterday that you would love. Have you heard of, do you know Yardley Ski?
Yes.
Oh mate, I tell you, his videos at like Southall and so on, so funny. Oh great, this flipping lot. There's Steve Bray over there. Okay, good to see you, yeah? See you soon. Folks, my comment about that looks like an auditor. It was actually a friend of mine that I didn't even recognise because he's so good at keep you undercover, as ever. Oh my god. I have no idea if this will actually kill today's video. I mean, I hope not, but let's move away. Just in case it might, I'll keep talking loudly to drown out the audio. I'm pretty sure we would have got lucky. That's annoying actually, because it's Steve Bray. It would have been good to have one of our little interviews. He's the leader of the Rejoin anti-Brexit campaign. Rejoin the EU, that is, and not rejoin the Brexit campaign. Gosh, that was a bit of a narrow escape. Thank goodness we didn't go around the corner to the phone boxes. So I am running a little bit late. It's a pity actually. We could have had a good chat with. Actually, I won't mention his channel name. He likes to be quite inconspicuous, and I don't blame him. His channel is controversial, but then many are. To some, curiously enough, ladies and gents, this channel is controversial. I know it doesn't sound believable, but trust me, it is. If you read some of the emails that I get with things saying like, "Hey, why would you name a horse on your video? It's a security risk." I'm just like, one, where the hell do you think the names came from in the first place? And two, how is naming a horse, for example, hey, this is Ormond, how is that a security risk? I mean, like, come on, for goodness sake. You know, it's just, the mind boggles some of the logic. It really does. Oh, I wonder what's in the blue folder, guys. I think that's the master plan for repainting the boxes red before tourist season arrives. Yep, I think it is. I don't know. I feel stuck. I'm following them. I need to stop for a second because I'm right behind them. And if I speak too loudly, they're going to think, hold on a second, he's following them, following us and talking about us. None of which fundamentally is true. They're just doing their job. Now, the good news, people, is that within the next 24 to 48 hours, this mush, this double glove inducing, depressing grey, overcast nothing that we've endured for months, I mean, to be honest now, will hopefully be reaching an end. How or why? Well, from Friday, according to the forecast. Oh, what's this? Mr. Farage. Oh, Farage and Trump. Did you paint it? That's amazing, actually. That's really good. Respect. That is a very, very, very interesting painting. The chap didn't really look as though he wanted to have a conversation, so I didn't push the point about what it is. Oh, 1 second, guys. I mean, we all know that there's a tool in Downing Street because he was elected PM, but we've got a van here full of tools coming in and some lovely officers smoothing his passage. The only problem is going to be how long this is going to take before Mr. Tallman. We're stuck, guys. I can't. There's no way out. I'm like in the barriers now, unless I go back on myself. I thought you were going to arrest him then for pushing past her to squeeze through. Nope. I guess not, folks. How long until that classic face plant into the camera happens? In all of these months and years, how has no one ever actually face planted fully into the camera? It's super close to my own head and my mouth when I speak. That's why the audio is really clean. I don't use an external mic, but the funny thing is if somebody does face plant into it, it'll probably knock my teeth out as well, so it'll be a double laugh, folks. We can have a YouTuber loses his teeth at horseguards video. Just like the horse that lost a tooth. Anyway, so yes, the sun should, in theory, return soon, people. I know it's hard to believe, but that's the forecast. Oh, the arrest warrant's been issued for Nigel Farage. He's like, yes, has anybody seen Nigel? Oh, goodness. So the lifeguards are back. I left it a bit later today because it was super quiet yesterday. So I thought to myself, would it not be good to arrive at horseguards at kind of the same time, give or take, as, ta-da, drum roll, the lifeguards who have taken over this morning. And more importantly, into the boxes that is, and more importantly, the tourists from the palace. So the changeover will be complete, which means we can hopefully focus on the horses and possible outfits of the day as the tourist hordes arrive from the palace dressed in their finery. The other good thing about the warm weather and sunshine coming as we move into Easter is that shortly after we've got garden party season at the palace. So many positive things in that glorious period between April and September before we get another 5 months of mush. Okay, we've got a very familiar face in the box, which actually is a bit annoying because it means, wait, 11:47. It means that we will not get lots of time with the troopers that are here now. Why? Because they'll be leaving soon. So that's horsey number 1, complete with the full box. Look at that, the entire box fits into the frame, guys. Is that lucky or what? Boom. Good?
Been a while. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Quiet this morning, or quiet so far. Normal. Yeah? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Right, folks. Got a decent-ish number of people at this end this morning. This might be our better starting point. And some very smartly dressed fellows. Oops. There we are. Look. How smart is he? One foot in, one foot out. In, out, shake it all about. So the two troopers that are on now, guys, will not be on for long. 10 minutes, and we've got changeover already. I thought actually when we spotted the gatesman a little while ago that signalled 11:30, but that was actually the 45 gatesman. Yeah, it was, surprisingly. Horse is like, yep, you are completely right, yeah. Horsey, I know. And thank you for confirming. And ladies, guys, you're doing a pretty damn good job of of listing the horses in the comment section, and that's greatly appreciated. Maybe when I get a little less nervous about my new phone being stolen, I'll start to get it back out again. That's why there haven't, to be honest, even been the usual number of pictures of the day. Might sound odd, but the more people that are here, the better. Why? Because it's very hard for somebody to snatch something and run off. Yesterday would have been super easy. I'm hardly going to run after them with all the kit, am I? Ta-da! There's just one good thing this morning, folks. It's dry. The ground is completely dry everywhere. Not a drop anywhere. Wow, I think she is the smallest horse we've ever seen. Look, I don't think we've seen anybody that stood under the sign. And it wasn't a child, so she's very lucky. Unique perspective on the world from down there. Bit of musical chairs actually today with the tourists. It feels more normal though today compared to yesterday. Not sure why sometimes it's like that, but so far it feels like we've normalised. Steady stream, gentle smiles, others waiting patiently. They're twosing up even. Look at this. The horse is worried the police are coming for him. But he's got sovereign immunity, we'll see.
I saw you going that way, so.
It's actually quite hard. I've tried it myself before to hold a genuine smiley face for longer than about 2 or 3 seconds tops. After that, it just feels awkward, and you end up looking super awkward in your pictures. So run over, get the picture in 1 second, run away. The only thing is, I do remember this horse from the very unique markings on his nose. There's no other horse that has that exact marking. But yes, folks, with my sieve-like brain, I can't name it from memory. Okay, so let's just photo time here at this end, including buggy. The family are basically pushing him into the box.
Say thank you to the horse and to the man.
Kind of sweet, to be fair. 1 second. We're sliding around a teeny bit. We've got a lot of people here actually this morning, kind of idling, which doesn't make it easy, guys, to get in at a decent spot where I can be chatty and humorous in a light-hearted way without destroying everyone else's video. So, wow, they've actually, both of the horses have got these very unique nasal markings today. You know what? This one is not one that I recognise. I've seen it before, but it's not one that's familiar to me. So I'm not even going to take a guess at the name. Instead, I'm going to do a smart thing and take a picture. First of the hoof number, which goodness me, is so easy with a new phone. And then hopefully, of course, he wants to have a little look at us. We'll see. He'll stop chewing whatever in his mouth and look at the camera. He'll be picture of the day. He's busy toothpicking with his tongue. It's annoying. I hate holding my phone up for too long because it feels a bit awkward. And then the horse doesn't look at the camera and it's like, oh, hold on. He's poked up a little bit. There we are. That's more like it. The idea is horsey cheekily glancing at the camera, trooper looking to the hills yonder. That's the dream shot, which I think we just got. Plus hoof number, guys, so he will be up as horsey picture of the day for today. So far it's quite modestly populated in the yard. I don't really think there's much point in going in. The blues are long gone, I can tell you that. So at the moment we're just waiting for more people to arrive for their pictures. I mean, maybe no one will arrive. Maybe it'll be like yesterday. And we get about 5 people in in 90 minutes. One never knows these days. That's why it's so exciting that the sun's going back soon. Sun changes it all. Sun equals fun. To be honest though, I think the guards and the troopers are probably, the police rather, and the guards are probably enjoying the fact that they've got some breathing room, as it were. Remember these couple of days, guys, after we finish filming half-term week, which, if it's anything like last year, will be, oh, good lord. Yeah, the absolute start of silly season. So the change is coming in a few minutes. The trooper opened up the boxes, so we're ready. Ho, 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 yes, we are ready. Are the tourists ready? That's the key question, in fact. Okay, here's today's best dressed so far. I'm like a green bacon foil coat. So if you put her in the oven, she'll cook fast. Oh, lifeguard issue trainers. Brilliant. I hope you guys enjoyed the chat yesterday with Leo and Laura. Oh, I'm just thinking, I haven't heard anyone speaking French yet today. They were, people just standing to my left. I think we're going to have an even French-Spanish split. Oh, hold on a second, here we go. Looking at the corner of my eye in case he turns to come back. He's thinking about it. It's a smackhead, guys. He's completely, totally off his head. So I'll stand here and not move, regardless. Look, he's jonesing big time. He doesn't know what fucking planet he's on. Trooper's already spotted him. He's eyeballing him. I think he's having a hallucination. He's like, oh my god, I've never seen a giraffe that's all black before. And he's off. Just like I said yesterday, it's always the same route. Strand, Trafalgar Square. And to be honest, I don't even know why they go there, because there are two options. One would be logically to use a toilet, but then there are toilets in Trafalgar Square, but then again you have to pay for them. Or the second, which is what I said yesterday, They go walk down past Westminster Abbey to Victoria Street. Where they met up with their dealer. Yeah, Victoria's a bit of a dump, guys, I'm not going to lie. It's not a very nice thing to have to say. Oh, we've got the extremely tall and good-looking trooper in his MTPs today. I was convinced that Monsieur Le Smackhead was, even the police have spotted him now, was going to say something to us. Damn it. It'd be nice to get an interview with somebody from a parallel galaxy. You can tell us about the stars and the aliens that he met on his travels last night through Jones World. We've got, just a couple minutes, in fact. I'm partly tempted to get in the yard, but you know what? It's always more interesting at the front during the guard change. Until, let me qualify that statement, we're at peak tourist season. That way I can look forward to getting pushed and verbally abused by Australians who call me the C word. That's still one of my personal favourite videos ever. Good numbers arriving, guys, and flooding into the yard. So we'll get a minor deluge after the guard change is complete. Okay, trooper has headed into the tunnel already. Ta-da. Preparation. Oh wow, look, he's got super blue eyes. Nope. The bell is going to bong any moment. Horse knows it's nearly breakfast time. Yes, you do, I know. It's nearly breakfast time. Nope. It's 004 with an intelligence briefing. How thoughtful does that look? Wheeling the kid around the box. Right, shouting and screaming has begun. Interesting enough, guys, they are changing over the chitsman and the gatesman, which does make me somewhat tempted to get myself into the yard. The interesting thing right now is that we've got people crowding around the box and at the front gate. To be honest, they've only actually got 2 officers on for the change that I can see. It might be more for the changeover, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting one. But people are still walking through the gate, and it would appear blocking the path of the horse to the box. Actually, officer spotted it. He's going to clear them away. Look. Honestly, the chance of a few rancid carrots gets all these tourists excited. Yeah, but they're all sort of being pushed back slowly into the corner at the end of the line. And the problem is it Mr. Mustard Coat. Oh, hold on. And that's exactly why the police often say, stand back and be cautious. Look at that. Horsey had a moment and boom, he was off. Me walking forward disrespectfully past the bollard. Sorry guys, I got a bit carried away then. That was interesting because the horse was completely ready and then boom, he's not ready. He unreadied himself from his state of readiness. Trooper's even wondering a little bit like, what the hell? That actually was one of the most dramatic takeoffs. He came out of the stables, looked fine, and then boom, he was off. He was gone. I'm actually standing with a bollard in front of me. God forbid the horse darts forward. It's going to be the bollard and not my neck that he breaks. Look at that. How chill the horses come into the box. Flip. That was crazy. Wow. Trooper handled it brilliantly, to be honest. That would have scared the life out of me if I was up in there like that. How chill is the horse now? Look, it's like it never happened. I think, to be honest, he was just super excited about getting into the box. Okay, so the crowds are still there because they're changing over Gatesman and Chitsman next. I'm a bit sad actually that I didn't go into the yard for that changeover, guys. It would have been an interesting perspective. But then again, might not have seen it depending on where I was standing. It's still a little tempting to go into the yard just because of how many people there are. However, I think most of them, I hope most of them, are going to come here now. So let's see. Horse, trooper, gate. And meanwhile we've got that changeover of the gatesman happening in the yard. It's hyper tempting to head in there, to be honest, but I don't think it's fair because I need to walk in front of a lot of the cameras of people that are already in the yard filming. Yeah, well, good. That horse, you see how quickly he ran around?
Yeah, I know. Did you caught it?
No. I was just kind of watching a little bit, but every single time that happens, I always wonder that what's going to happen if it doesn't stop on this side and actually runs into the crowd. One day it's going to happen. I just think it will. Sad as it is to admit, because they just stand there like, dude, the horse is going to stop.
And that was dangerous as well for the tourists when they're standing there.
Yeah, I definitely think that one day, I hope we're not here to film it, but one day, yeah, the horse is going to go into the crowd. Because the problem on this side is that there's nowhere to run. Okay, into the arch. I guess you could run into the arches.
Imagine, that's why the troop was. Every time it's changing of the guys. Too many.
Every single time they get back and then just stand there. Exactly that, yep.
Yeah, she said, it will happen.
This summer.
We never know.
This summer, yep. You know it's going to be crazy. I mean, come on. Last year was bad. This year's going to be even worse. Okay, they're just finishing the changeover, guys. My friend tends to agree that the biggest problem actually is this side, because other than running into the arch where the guard is, gatesman that is sometimes standing or is not standing if he's gone to the tunnel, there's really no escape in this corner. You can either get sandwiched against the railings or run over by a horse, trampled. Oh. Everyone's turning up this morning in terms of people filming. A second. No, I've never seen you this early. What's going on? Did you misset your alarm? Oh, goodness me. Yeah, you? I mean, at least there are a decent amount of people today. Yesterday there were about 5 people all day. So it's improved somewhat.
They're just coming from the changing of the guard.
Yep. I think there's probably quite a lot still making their way over as well. But interestingly, people, as I said yesterday, we are seeing far fewer people when they exit the gate stopping. Now, this chap, or the 2 chaps in the high vis have just turned up and explained to their group that, hey, don't get too close to the horse, don't go over the line. The guard is working. Wow. What a top man, eh? He's definitely not French or Spanish, this teacher. 100% because he knows the rules. Actually, let's not focus on the left so much because there is a school group and some of them might be fussy about being on camera, and understandably so. So we'll focus it on the front. Whoever walks into frame, they're voluntarily putting themselves on camera, which is a very different thing entirely to me placing the camera on them. We've got pickpocket levels of people walking along behind right now. You can probably hear how noisy it is, how many voices there are behind me. doing well, aren't they? All these tourists coming up. Look, not one single person's even gotten close to getting in trouble yet.
Oh no, I didn't mean you.
No,
sorry.
no, it's okay. Let me get out of your way. It's okay.
Lovely.
Ta-da! What the flip? How it's suddenly got crazy busy, guys. Look, it's full. There's no space. What happens?
Thank you.
It's okay. What happens when we get this many people? Well, something. Which, to be honest, whatever it is superior to nothing. Very colourful. In fact, pretty sure this group is from Sri Lanka. Lots of expensive bags. And a great group shot, in fact. Actually, no. Change that. Indonesia. So it was kind of close. Oh. God, could you imagine what it's like to supervise 30, 40 kids in central London on a field trip? That is hard work, a major stress. Other horses looking a bit cloppy, guys. We'll go to the other end in a minute. I've tried to even Stevens this morning between the two boxes. It's not quite as easy as that, to be fair. It depends on how many people are filming and whether or not I'm able to get enough space to talk or speak during my filming. The horse decided to check out completely and have a sleep. Easy Life is a king's horse. Okay, let's move out. So this is what we're dealing with. Goodness me. Okay, trooper looking happy. Lots of tourists is what they're saying. And would you believe, guys, there's actually some space for moi right in the middle. That pretty much never happens on these. Oh. Horse is like, hold on, you're forgetting something. Horsey, I already took the picture of the day. He's like, but what about me? Look, he's sort of looking all proud now. It used to be me, please. Right, given how directly he's looking at the camera, now he turns away, obviously. Checking his lips. The horse that is, not the trooper. Thing is, can I get leaf number? Yes, got it. So now we've got maybe possibly a double picture today, guys. I might have to do like 3 or 4 shots of different horses and then put them all on at the same time. You just need to sort of like scroll, hit to the left with that picture to go on to the next picture. That might be a good idea actually, some mornings. When we get better lighting, take 4 pictures of all 4 horses on a given morning here. And post a whole lot, complete with names. It's very odd actually how it's this busy, but the spot right in front of me ends up being completely empty and devoid of anyone. Makes no sense, does it? There we are, that might be a bit better. I don't think it's a protest, folks. Even the horses noticed it, and you can probably hear it, but I don't know what's going on at that end. Horsey does not like it, whatever it is. I honestly can't see what it is that's making so much noise. It's getting closer, but I don't even know what it is. I can't actually see anything that looks like it's making noise. Nope. No idea. It's got everyone's attention, but I can't see. It's very odd. Maybe it's on a side street. That group shot in the yard, look at that. That's a fantastic shot they got in front of the gatesman. Yeah, horse is not liking this. Somebody says the farm. I don't think it is, folks. I heard nothing about the farmers again. It's drawn the attention of the police who are just about to exit the gate and find out what's going on. There's nothing on the calendar for today. I'm not sure what she's doing. Sorry, folks. I forgot that we're still a bit zoomed in.
Abby, straight down here.
Curious.
In the station, there was a bathroom, a public bathroom. In Westminster Station. In the other
There's nothing. Police, there's nothing there. They're just like, what is going on? Maybe it's just one person with a horn on the side street trying to pretend there's a protest, because there isn't. There's no one there. Which is a little selfish because it's upsetting the horse. Unless, in fact, there are some tractors that are just starting to arrive on a side street. That is a possibility. But given that they were just here a couple of days ago, I can't believe the farmers have got time to have another day off work. Wait, was that a chicken or a goose? What's that? Like a yellow chicken. Maybe they decided to protest again, despite the obvious cost of doing so, knowing that the PM couldn't run away and hide in Cornwall again. I know it's all very odd. I mean, look, you can see it's packed here. Everyone's more concerned about why there's so much noise. Horse does not like it at all. So move away for a minute. There's a crowd. I say move away into the crowd. I can't actually move anywhere yet for a second. Hold on. Oh my word. Look. There's nothing there, guys. The traffic's running normally. I can't even see what's making all the noise. Really? Is it bizarre? Okay, let's go this side instead. Oh, obviously the second that I flipping move, this lady gets told to get out of the box on the right. What a surprise. Actually, don't shout at me again, please. The classic coffee cup shot. Oh, somebody just got... That was the gatesman shutting someone's face to make way. It's the guy in the blue coat smirking. Gosh, so it all happens off camera. Lucky me. And lucky you viewers. Okay, so we're back. It's cleared a teeny bit, we've got some space. But the noise is annoying though. Actually, I'm seeing some sort of high-vis clad stewards coming out the side streets. I bet there's another protest. Typical way, people. But the further away we can get from the noise, the better, to be honest. I really think we'd have a day like yesterday, quiet, but with more people. And it was looking like that to start with, and now it's gone to mush again because of yet another protest, which might well lead to the horses being taken off. If it comes past with that level of noise, they'll definitely be removed. We all know it's going to happen. I might head over in a second and see exactly what it is, because it's putting people off here, so it'll be interesting to find out if it's actually worthwhile. One thing I have just spotted though, folks, interesting enough, it's a rather splendid looking group of police horses. Look at this. In fact, wait, I think this might be how many flipping hell? Is this like the whole entire stables? Look at this. I don't ever remember seeing this many in one go. How many can we recognise, guys, as they ride into the camera? Oh, actually, wait, remarkably, they've actually stopped at the lights. Look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, officer doesn't know which way they need to go. 7. Right turn. I don't ever remember seeing a group this large before. Beautiful variety as well, look. The noise that it makes on the street with that many hooves, love it. Fantastic, eh? Okay, let's see if we can finally fucking concentrate on the horse. We've got some tourists, would you believe, guys? I know it's a rare sight these days to actually have tourists at horse guards. It's okay, all good, all good. There's Ralph Lauren on the right. Ralph Lauren Jr. Okay, his outfit of the day. Market Trader edition. So for a second they're shooting an episode of EastEnders here. Tiptoeing over onto the line. The Frenchy students have just came out in that group in the middle. One of them stood in the horse poo and they were kicking it from their trainer onto everyone else. I mean, I guess it's where I'm upsetting your colleagues. Oh. Will the noise ever stop? It's not sounding like it, is it? You can't even have a snooze when there's so many horns blaring. Yes, guys, the fashion show has begun. I can't see anything there. I think it's on one of the side streets. A protesters getting ready to come. I don't know what it is though.
Entertaining some people to join them.
Lots of people over there with like yellow high-vis coats. I think they're waiting for a protest to start. Yes, it might be round the corners. I think the Nigerian consulate, no, or High Commission. I don't know. They might turn up, guys. I mean, I have no clue what it is. Trooper is having an occasional look. The police are still looking, but no one knows what the hell it is. Yet again, something completely unexpected. Just like Madame navigating the tourists. I'm really important call. Stand aside. Move now. So I need to get to work.
Fuera de la línea, dame el teléfono, yo puedo sacar fotos, solo para ahí. Si quieres fotos con caballos, pero la gente está aquí.
Oh,
Y aquí sacamos las fotos.
he's demonstrating.
Dame el teléfono, paren ahí al lado del caballo.
That was almost a face palm.
Ahí está.
1 second.
3, 2, 1, una otra y la buena. Ahí está. Bien, nada, ahí. Sí, solo ahí, fuera de la línea. Puede llegar lo más cerca posible, no hay problema. Ahí está. 3, 2, 1, empezando.
You can smell those early fumes of tourist season, guys.
Aquí paramos un chiquito para mirar el caballo. Miren el tamaño de las patas, como si no fuera posible. Gigantescos. El soldado que se queda ahí.
Oh, Ralph Lauren is back.
¿Vale? El soldado es el
It's very brave to wear trousers like that. Anywhere in London, to be honest.
Entonces, todos los brazos, el caballo viene.
Oh, very good to see you. How's it been?
Good, yourself?
All good? Yeah, good.
I haven't seen you here for horseguards for ages.
Yeah, I haven't been here for a long time.
Wait, the last time I saw you was at the Tommy Robinson United protest.
Yeah, I was covering that.
Did you do the farmers on
I was away.
skiing? See, I'm doing something wrong in life, Louis. 100%.
How are you? You okay? No, everything's all good. I was taking time off, now I'm back into the YouTube way of things, so doing it again.
You got competition now. Have you seen Wesley Winter's channel?
I know, he's doing good.
He's doing really well. The two of you are kind of, I think,
Yeah.
the best two young journalists reporting what actually happens as opposed to the
We can't know what's
sanitised
going
version.
on. Yeah, definitely.
Massively
Have you
so.
seen Oscar today?
I haven't, but then again, he's very rarely here this early. He's normally here from like 1 or 1:30 or something.
Oh, first, yeah.
So, I mean, he might turn up soon. But did you come from that way, by the way? And
No,
see
I
what's...
came from this way. What's over there?
I have absolutely no clue. There's a super amount of noise, but
Is there a protest?
yeah, it's been going on for about 20 minutes, but nothing's happened. No one's coming out.
I see a placard over there, a few placards there.
The only thing that I know of around the back here is, I think it's the Nigerian High Commission building.
I might go and investigate and see what's going on.
Investigate, but if it's super interesting, come back and tell me.
Definitely, yeah. Tommy Robinson was quite good.
To be honest, that was a super fun day, wasn't it?
There were like probably tens of thousands of people.
Yep, unlike the media who reported like 5,000. Do you go to the palace often these days, or pretty much never? The palace?
No, I haven't been there for a long time.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to start going on Friday.
I was really thinking to myself the other day, it might be fun to start going back when it gets warmer, but given how busy it is here these days, I don't even want to think about how bad that
It's good fun filming.
It is good fun filming, actually. I kind of miss it. Plus, it's where the channel
I'm
started.
going back into it now and new phone as well. So
What have you got? Apple or Samsung?
Apple, I tend to use.
Okay.
Apple iPhone, yeah. I tend to I'm going to see what
Yeah, do. But if you come back this week, you know, yeah, heads up as to what it is. I might film it if it's actually worthwhile going over there.
it could be a protest or something.
Yeah, again. Protest here. What a surprise.
There's always a protest in Westminster on this one.
It's getting beyond the joke, to be honest, isn't it? I mean, the horses have spent more time off in the stables than on in the past week. Crazy. But I'm glad you're doing all right, though. See you soon, yeah?
Everyone's like, quick, get both of them.
Folks, another up-and-coming young journalist. If you don't know his channel, Louis Errington. Top man, really, really nice guy. YouTube and Instagram. Like Wesley, he covers current events with a dash of things royal as well. And I personally find it hugely encouraging that there are very young journalists. And by young, I can't remember actually, I think Louis is now like 19. Imagine being out doing this, etc., with all these people and this craziness and the potential problems and things going wrong when you're still a teenager. Very, very brave, and he's a good guy. Honest and doesn't sugarcoat it. I'm so tempted, guys, to go and investigate what the noise is, but I bet the second I leave here and walk away, it will stop. What is it? What do you reckon? No one's been to investigate yet, so actually, you know what? I'm going to go and investigate. What the hell? Okay, folks, let's go and see what it is. Yeah, I know, you're like, hold on, is this a horse guards channel or a protest channel? Folks, it's a bit of both. Oh, a line bike man is sacking for his life. That the rich patrons of raffles are going to start to complain. They're going to be like, oh, I'd like a discount on my room, please. It's far too noisy for £3,700 per night. Could you please throw in a free breakfast? Actually, wait. The protest that's making all this noise is about 15 people, I think. Thing is, if they do decide to make their way down to where the horses are, it's going to end up annoying the horses. Hey, thank you. What are you protesting today? What is everyone protesting here? What are you protesting? So you guys are a public sector union? Okay. Pleasure. Oh my good lord. Actually guys, wait, the mute flipping up. Okay, so we investigated. That's enough investigation. They've got a speaker playing music as well, so let's just not. Anyway, what is it? Well, this Public and Commercial Services Union. Support your facilities management colleagues. I mean, that's a very curious place to make that much noise, isn't it? However, it's a static protest. They will not be coming any further this way. God, that's crazy noisy. It's a pity about the noise, but the public sector is being squeezed hugely. And people are worried about being able to pay their rent or mortgage and put food on the table, so much as it's a slightly inconvenient and noisy protest. One understands the frustration that's leading some people to be out in the cold, hoping they can improve their working conditions, pay and fringe benefits. I get that, folks. I mean, I don't have any fringe benefits as a non-employed nobody, but you know what? That's how I like it. Right, it's 12:30, and to be honest, guys, we have nowhere near as much horsey time as I was going to hopefully bring today. So I'm not going to move from this spot, other than to the other horse, for a while. I mean, to be honest, at some point they'll give up. Oops. Gatesman. Oh. Barks make way at them. Girl's like flipping out. You just gave me a heart attack. I mean, fair's fair. They did need to make way. He didn't actually like scream. Bit of voice raising is perfectly acceptable. What do we think, guys? It's funny, I've noticed on these curious days actually, everybody else filming is kind of like me, a bit all over the place, like where to point the camera. Just flipping chaos here. To be honest, actually, in some respects, the issue of pedestrianisation along the front here is a lot more serious than it was a year ago and in the first year. because the Boxers now pretty much pushed everybody away from this main area, you've got only about a quarter or a third of the space that was there before. Oh god, here we go folks, get ready for it. Look at this, straight into the archway, taking the mick out of the guard. Police have spotted them already. Oh dear. Oh, now they're shouting and being silly. Look, staring into the guard's face. Morning. Say again? What? Oh no, sorry, I said good morning. Oh, I was really hoping they were going to tell me to get away or stop filming or the usual then. Police are behind me, so, oh, that's it, yeah, just chuck your stuff on the floor, don't worry. It's not as if it's a working military facility or... He's telling all of his colleagues they're all being filmed and are likely to be on YouTube. What a surprise. Yep, now it's all funny and blah blah blah, and some are getting a bit shy and don't want to be on camera. Yep, hilarious. I know guys, it's the funniest thing ever. I haven't seen anything this funny since last episode of Seinfeld. No, you heard this bunch of clowns shouting and making too much noise and throwing their bag on the floor like they own the place. Typical, really. I'm not going to say a thing, guys, because my function here is not to say a thing, unless, of course, they start being super disrespectful and mocking, in which case I'll tell them. The police can see it and hear what's going on, so let's see. It's been a while since an entire group were chucked out, but it wouldn't surprise me if this lot end up getting the boot. Casual tossing of the bag onto the floor was a very curious and entitled thing to do. It's almost like, hey, hold my lunch. The thing is, they have noticed that there are multiple cameras now. I mean, I'm not going to term because it's kind of comical, but there are a total of 5 cameras capturing this at the moment. Five different people filming, etc. Everything that's going on. I think actually they're going to be okay and be good, because when we first walked through the yard, you saw them all running over to start taking the mick out of the guard, as to be honest they're still doing, but they've toned it down a teeny bit because there are so many cameras. Oh, bit of a heads up. Yeah, exactly, look. Troopers like, whose bag is this? Oh, there, just toss it somewhere else. It's the casual disrespect is just something that I can't fathom, guys. Honestly, I can't fathom it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. What am I missing? It's just a medieval simplicity in behaviour. And the funny thing is, there's actually no need for it. And the reason that I find there's no need for it... Guys, do any of you speak English?
Yeah, sure.
You probably noticed or wonder why there are a few people filming and stuff when you're all in front. The reason being, this is a military base. These soldiers are at work. So for example, when everybody sees people making hand gestures, being noisy, tossing bags on the floor, laughing, mocking the guard, not a nice thing. Where are you from, guys?
New York.
So for example, if you know about Arlington National Cemetery in the US, where if you went to Arlington, how would you behave at Arlington?
Very respectful.
Precisely. So why not here, guys? It's the same thing.
It's also a cemetery?
No, this isn't a cemetery. But this is a working military facility. You are standing on military ground.
Oh, really?
These are active duty soldiers, and I'll tell you something else. An armoured regiment, just like these guys, liberated Belsen in 1944.
Wow.
So you guys, if anything, should show double level of respect to these guys.
Right.
Yeah. So this is why so many people were filming you. It's not a problem because I understand a lot of people come here, they don't understand what it is.
No, it's like an attraction. We see people.
It is, and I get it. Some people do
Yeah.
think, tourist attraction because of the fact that you've got uniformed guards, which you don't see anywhere else in the world.
Right.
But I think now I've explained it, you kind of understand why people are a little bit like, hold on a second, these guys are laughing at, inappropriately at the guard who's at work.
Right.
Yeah. Shake my hand though. Shalom. Pleasure, guys. Yeah. Thank you for talking to me. Enjoy the rest of the day. Pleasure. Okay.
Don't you think the soldier is a little bored and he wants a little entertainment also?
Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Ask yourself this. If, for example, you or like a family member or your dad or whatever all work in a bank or something else, and a bunch of people came in and tried to get in his face or to make him laugh, same principle, isn't it? He's at work. The guy is a working soldier. This is his job. So is it good to go up and try and like take the piss or try and make him laugh? It's not really, come on. It's not really respectful, is it? Am I right or not? Come on, come on. I know you're trying to find a reason to tell me.
1 minute.
You're funny, honestly.
When I heard from
Which
the
camp
soldiers,
did they liberate?
Belsen, armoured regiment, liberated Bergen-Belsen in 1944. 1944,
They are
yeah.
active duty soldiers?
These are active duty soldiers. This is one of the most senior regiments and lifeguards in the British Army. When these guys are not here on ceremonial duty, they're in the countryside riding around fixing tanks. They're a reconnaissance and armoured regiment. So, heads up.
Yeah, it just looks like a play. You don't get it.
No, I get it.
Where, like,
I've had people before say, look, it looks like it's some kind of Shakespearean role play or something, but
also,
it's
when
not.
I heard the first time of the soldiers, I heard people
like there's a challenge to try
Okay.
to
challenge to.
Okay, so you probably know, guys, there's like a really famous video which was actually shot in that corner where a very, very well-known Jewish comedian came in. That's the video that that's the video that people do try to recreate because that soldier that day, who I know actually, couldn't help but laugh. He did laugh, didn't he, a little bit? And I understand that there's a cultural aspect of, hey, can we make a similar video to make the guard laugh? But that was one day that was probably not good to repeat, if that makes sense. Yeah. But guys, thank you for talking to me. Anyway, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks for explaining.
No, it's my pleasure. You're good people, and thank you for talking to me as well. Yeah. Shalom. Okay, folks. So we had a good chat. They're lovely guys. A little bit misguided, didn't understand, not intentionally disrespectful. Personally, I find it a pleasure when they're happy to talk to me. It's a little bit like, oops, I'm in trouble now, when there's about 15 people standing around me. But at the end of the day, what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. That's what. So let's go back to the front. They're chill. They were okay. And to be honest, I respect anybody that's willing to engage in a constructive dialogue with me about what happens here. And a lot of people don't know, in fact, and it is a shame that they don't know, that it was an armoured regiment, just like HCAV, that did liberate Bergen-Belsen in 44, and we all know the horrors that occurred there prior to that liberation. When I mentioned that, the penny finally dropped and they really got it. Okay, so we're back at the front, and remarkably, ladies and gents, the video still has a little bit of time to run. I was not expecting that though. That was a really actual constructive encounter. It's Public Services Union. There's not many people there actually. They gave me like a leaflet. It's this. Where's it gone? It's this thing. Look, sure.
All the public services.
No, it's just a small like contractors protest, but they've got foghorns, so it ends up being super noisy. To be honest, the guys in there, even though they were like rude and so on when they first went in, they were actually alright because they just didn't understand. They thought that it was like a tourist show. Oops. I mean, to be honest, I kind of understand when the unions protest because they just want better working conditions, they just want more money, they just want to be able to feed their families and pay their rent or whatever. Maybe we should get unionised actually. You've got a YouTube union. Nope. Get ready for it. There we go. enforcement is very, very subtle these days, but oh, here we go again, look. He's going to chop her with a sword. He's like, yeah, there's no way you're allowed in the box with a perm like that. Go back to South Wales and get it redone. Oh, bless her.
So this is for everyone, so nothing, they're not demanding anything like specific.
What do they want?
General, basically. Better facilities, better everything.
Victor, chico.
So basically, yeah, lowest paid minimum time.
Yeah, but let's be honest, we all know that, you know, Friends of Political Parties are the ones that get the large contracts. G4S, Friends of the Tories, etc. Serco, a group that deals with all the prisoner transportation.
They should be more specific.
It should be. I thought it was very general as well. Even the lady that gave me the leaflet was a bit like,
Choose one thing, two things, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, too broad. Barbie pink shoes today, folks. Oh, damn, I hope you were going to take it. I don't want... That's why it's hard to fold it. It's like, doesn't want to fit in my pocket.
They expected you to distribute.
Yeah, it's true. They were hoping I'd hand them out to all of you. Right, folks. I'm going to finish up at the other end. Our friends from the yard and out the front, posing respectfully, patiently, individually, with the horse. So big respect to these guys for engaging. They could have just told me to get lost, and to be honest, there's nothing I could have said. It would have been pretty much, yep, you know, guys, you're right. I will get lost because you don't want to talk to me. I respect anyone that is willing to talk to me, even if they don't agree with me. Because at the end of the day, guys, diplomacy and dialogue are the two things that matter when it comes to conflict resolution. However, apparently minor. I like the fact that we've got a good selection of police horses, friendly conversation with some visitors, and a couple of get out of the boxes just as we're finishing up. All in all, I'd say that counts as a win. At the moment, guys, I have no idea about what's happening tomorrow. Oh, it's quick bumping into each other. We've got a blues weekend coming up though, which I have to be honest, people, I'm rather excited about. It's going to be the Blues and Royals in the sunshine here at Horseguards. And at the moment, from Friday to Sunday, the forecast is glorious rays. See, we're getting brilliant pictures of these guys, this group, massive respect. And to be honest, we were dead on. Okay, here comes the gatesman, who this time is not going to be mocked or laughed at. And that, dear viewer, is a perfect ending. To be honest, is it not? The gatesman can return to peaceful enjoyment of his duties. And there's a dog in the yard as well. I mean, it doesn't get any more wholesome than that. Look, I think it's a dog for a partially sighted gent. Very cute dog sitting on the floor. Where's he gone? There, look. Super cute, no? The little doggy. People, I'll be back soon. It was a fun morning, not the fastest of mornings, but like I said, an interesting one nonetheless. Bye for now, guys. Yeah, I'll try and get out tomorrow actually. I can't promise, but I'll do my best. But either way, back soon. Just like little Miss Pink Shoes. Bye for now, guys.